going to be seeing or we're going to be checking to know if sharing your password with your partner is actually a good thing or can lead to issues. We want to know if it's a good thing to share your password with your partner or it's will lead to issues.
Issues like Pandora papers.
So whether it's your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, or even your bank password, sharing your password with your partner shows that, for some couples, it shows that you're letting that person know that I trust you. I trust you with everything, with my life, with my activities. I don't have anything to keep from you. I do not have anything to, hide from you. I feel like that's what sharing your password with your partner entails.
Yes, basically it's a transparency thing. Of course, when you share your password with your partner, it shows that you trust each other.
Yeah.
There's transparency and it feels comfortable. It brings that closeness.
Yes.
I mean, my darling, that kind of thing. So it brings that kind of bond that he's not hiding anything from me. She's not hiding anything from me. So that kind of scenario makes you feel very comfortable with your partner.
Even imagine a situation whereby your partner is away, maybe on a trip or something, and then you need to gain access to that person's handle just for a reason. And then you don't need to start looking for a way to reach out. Can I have your password? You already know the person's password. You can log in, do what you need to do, and then you guys are good.
Yeah, basically, it should be a yardstick to rate relationships, actually.
Yeah.
Right? Couples should be able to, trust each other to that. And of course, that Netflix password is very important. They want to see. They want to actually have. You understand?
Yeah, you even share Netflix password with anybody. I feel
basically,
like it's not really a thing for me. Netflix password is regular, but I'm talking about like your bank app password.
Password is password. Do you know that there's one password that can take you to everything?
Yeah.
So that's where. Well, that's what
there are people that they have one password for everything in their life, but there are people that have multiple
what
passwords.
I'm even saying is that there's a device that you can just have one password that you go into. But the whole thing is the fact that sharing your password with your partner gives you that, comfort and, transparency and understanding that, this person is really me and I'm happy. That kind of thing. So,
but in as much as we have the good side of sharing your password with your partner, there's also the other side. So one of the downsides of giving your partner your password, I feel, is that you are literally giving this person access to everything. Do you get this person has access to everything in your life.
Basically, that's like you can see it as a risk, especially when it comes to knowing that maybe if the person becomes your ex. That's where the danger is, because the person might be heartless somehow, maybe, and go and delete things on your email or send emails to things she's not supposed to do, maybe in order to get to you. These are dangers in sharing passwords. But then if your partner can be your friend, please, she will not be able to harm you in terms of sharing the password. That's the danger in sharing passwords.
Yes, and even this whole X thing. Now you have intimate pictures or videos. That's when you hear stories of this
leaked.
You get right, and I can't really blame people, because you actually trust this person to do these things with them, and then you guys are no longer together. Then maybe that person is not matured the way you are. The person would want to hurt you. And imagine they go and start using some of your very confidential or private issues to post online
I think I've come across such issues where people, because the person they were dating, they were not dating anymore because of some issues, and because they have access to this information, they start sharing it to people just to make sure that, that they harm the other person.
We've heard multiple stories. In fact, real life scenarios that has happened to maybe someone you know or someone you know that knows someone. It's something that fly around, because some people would want to just hurt you. And the only way they can do that is when they know something very personal about you, and then they use it.
I mean, that also brings to mutual respect, right? The fact that you're not with that person, shouldn't be the reason why, because you have access to the person's password. But then, maybe when we get to the point where we have to talk about it, we talk about how, you can actually, protect yourself even when your password is shared.
Another thing that has been a concern to me is that why would someone want to clone their partner's phone? especially WhatsApp. I know someone that
I think that's
like,
when trust is replaced with, you don't trust that person no more. And like, one thing in a relationship is when you lose trust, right? It makes you feel like every other thing your partner does, he or she is hiding something. You understand? And that brings that point where someone wants to go and clone, or try to find a way to be getting information from the partners.
The person will start, where are you? Flip your camera. I on the lights.
And some will even go to the extent of even tracking to know where you are.
Yes.
If you say, I'm in this place, they won't trust you because so that's why trust is very important. But once trust is replaced, it becomes a problem.
That's the downside of giving your password to your partner, because we have lunatics out there. There are people that come there and they are all sweet and all, but these people are, well, that's fine. So now, how do couples find balance in this sharing of password thing? Do you think like there's a balance between being private or being open when it comes to giving out your password to your partner?
I think it begins with the reason why you want to share your password. Is it for insecurity? Maybe you don't trust your partner, or is it for basic things in your relationship, things you know that he or she needs to have a password, right? So that's the most important thing. You must have a reason so that you can be able to have a balance and know why you need the password.
I would also say that it's not all password you should give out to your partner, especially like your email. Email is something that is very private and very, 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 very important. Your email or your bank password, maybe your bank app or your transaction password. Because imagine you meet a fraudulent person that is just out to eat your money. Maybe you're a young girl, a young guy that has money, and this person is just out to milk you dry, and you give them your password, and then they use it against you or something.
Well, I think there's a level to sharing that. That's why we're talking about the reason, right?
Yes.
There should be a level where you don't just meet a random person and like, you are in a relationship and you just want to share password. So there must be a level to, the point where you get to where you have to talk about sharing password. And it must be from the part of positivity, right? This is why, because you might have your phone and your loved one or your partner want to have to do something with your phone. Instead of bringing you to come over, you're in the bathroom or something, that you can just go ahead and pick it up and get to do something. And like, that's why the reason is important.
And then intuition also, because some people are very good actors. They can act for a very long period of time, and you think that you and this person, people have clicked, you've fallen in love, you trust this person with your life, but the person is just waiting for a point or a time to strike you, and they will do it so well that you'll be so hurt and devastated. So back to the finding an equal ground when it comes to the love and sharing of password thing. I would also say that it is not a necessity. If you feel like it's something you want to do, it's not an obligation. If you guys have had this communication and then your password you're sharing to that person is not, I'm not giving my password so that you can be snooping, you'll be monitoring me like a monitoring spirit or something. It's because of I trust you and I trust your judgment. That's why I am giving you my life, because it's like giving this person your life.
The truth is that don't be a snoop, right? Always know the reason. The reason for that password should be what it is, right? Because when you start snooping around, it makes the other partner uncomfortable. So the thing is, it's very important to know the reason why you're taking the password, and you respect that. Boundary is very important. You have boundaries. You don't need to, because of your partner, you have the password, you carry the phone, go and look for
who is this person? Lucas.
Who did you chat? Who is this person? Why are you saying? Why are you sending this to? That kind of thing. So it makes the other partner uncomfortable, and like, reason is very important, and respecting boundaries is also very important in sharing passwords.
The highlights of finding an equal ground is communication, and also knowing that it is not an obligation. I don't think if you're in a relationship, you must be obligated to give your partner your password. I don't think there's anywhere they said it anywhere, except you guys have reached that ground where you want to. Because you might meet someone that I'm not okay giving you my password. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. It doesn't mean that I don't care for you. But I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, basically, some people also have passwords, but they're not even ready to go and be snooping around or whatever. They just have it for the fact that, I want your hotspot. I want to put
Yeah,
your
sometimes
hotspot
I
on your
might need
mobile phone and
access to
access and
your
all of that.
phone.
They don't.
True.
Some people to save yourself, the stress of trying to say, oh, you just don't want to go there. You understand? You just do the thing you went there to do. You want to
And they
use that
trust, and I
phone.
feel like they trust you entirely that my man or my woman is not doing anything.
Yes, and you don't need to go all over there. So I think that's it.
That's an equal ground, right? That's fine.
Understanding yourselves in that process.
Okay, now, so what's your listeners' giveaway you have for this episode?
Okay, sharing a source password is not automatically good or bad. It depends on how or why you are sharing the password. But one thing is key, which is communication. You should always communicate with your partner. Sharing password, it shouldn't make your relationships a surveillance kind of thing or something like that. So checking your partner or whatever. But then communicate with your partner. Password sharing is not what can give you joy in your relationship.
Yeah, and if it comes from a place of love, compassion, understanding, then it's okay. But when it comes from a place of pressure and issues here and there, I would say that is a very red flag. You should not do with that. All right, guys, thank you for joining us on today's episode. If you have a comment, if you have the story you'd like to share with us, send us a DM. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video so that other people out there can watch and learn. Bye.